That was pretty good. 291 over. Finally got to watch my ball do the right thing for a little bit. All right, we're back for tournament number 2, Viper. 3 things I want to do better. I'm try to roll it more, and then the other 2 are mental. Try to have some better self-talk. What was the other thing? I posted on Instagram, so I'm gonna look at that real quick, but let's go play bowling the way we know how. All right, we had minus 20. I'm coming in with a different mindset tomorrow. We're gonna chalk it up this week. We're just gonna try to learn as much as we can, try to start throwing it better for the next week. I mean, I know there's still 2 more events after this, but with where I'm at mentally right now and physically, I just don't see it happening. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna, like I said, just a different mindset, because trying to bowl for score, I think, is just making me throw it worse and worse instead of focusing on the quality and the process. It's just hard to recover from because I'm thinking about it so much. Like, I'm 160 under for the tournament, and I got the intrusive thoughts of, if I bowled one-handed, I'd be bowling great, which, you know, that's a possibility. There's no guarantee, but we've committed. We've come this far. I know I'm gonna have a lot of people in the comments that are gonna talk about how you gotta be mentally strong and this and that and that. You know what? You come out here and do this, and then you tell me how easy it is. Because it's way easier to tell me to do it, just as easy as it's easy to tell you to do it. But when you're actually doing it, it's not so easy. We got another block on Viper tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's a learning day. It's gonna be a learning week. If we happen to start bowling well at some point, obviously we're gonna lock in and do what we can, but we're just gonna try to learn, because with where I'm at right now, I'm not learning anything. I'm just getting really mad. So try to be less mad, try to save some years on my life by not getting as mad as I'm getting. Yeah, see you next block. Ohayou gozaimasu. Alright, well, it's day 2 for Viper, and I brought a golf glove because I have issues with my hand slipping, my left hand. Tried to practice a little bit. Currently technical difficulties. I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't think it makes that big of a difference, for me at least. But if you're looking for a little extra grip, it does give you a little extra grip. It's looking like a learning week, is what we're going to call it. Very poor bowling so far, so we're going to try to learn. At least make the time that we have left here productive. And we still have a chance to make 2 cuts, so we'll see what happens. Try not to focus on the scores, just get a little bit better, and we'll go from there.
So we're 4 blocks in, and now we're minus 104 overall. We got plus 59 that block. So we finally got a score above par, so that's a positive. I don't want to be negative, but they were extremely gettable. We hit a lot of really good pairs after the first pair. It's tough when your ball reaction isn't good and you're not making good shots, so you can't make adjustments. And then when you finally throw a good one, it doesn't do what you were hoping it would do, then it just compiles, and it's just a recipe for not very high scores. So I'm also not getting off to very hot starts. I think I have 180, 160, 170, 160 for all my game 1 so far, so that doesn't exactly put you in a great frame of mind. We are where we are. We're not going to make the World Championships cut. We're really, really far away from that. If we can get to the top 100, that'd be kind of nice, kind of a win. I think we're in 170th or something. Frankly, just doesn't feel good. It's not a good feeling week. Bowling well last week at Coconut definitely kind of set me up
for failure in a way this week, because if I didn't bowl well, now my expectations are a little higher than they were. Yeah, we got 2 tournaments left. We got Chameleon next. Hopefully we make some better shots in the morning, and we'll do the thing. Keep learning. Try not to be as mad as I am, but I'm human, you know, going through it. We all do at some point, and I just happen to be going through it right now. And I know there's going to be a lot of comments telling me to, yeah, you got to be mentally better, blah, blah, blah. You guys aren't telling me anything I don't already know. But appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. And we'll try again tomorrow. Alright, well, new day. We're bowling on Chameleon. Looking like I can throw the urethane ball, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try to forget the last couple days, because we got to move forward, right? Let's see what we can do today. Pretty good. 291 over. Finally got to watch my ball do the right thing for a little bit. The bad ones didn't 2-8-10, and a handful of them actually struck, so I felt way good about what I was seeing. I mean, I feel like I was bowling timid the first game, and if I was a little more confident, I definitely think we could have put up a bigger number than 230. I mean, we were close to bowling 270 even with how we threw the ball, but I need reflection here. Based on the 5 blocks so far, I've had 4 bad ones, 1 good one. I do feel like the results are still dictating how I feel way too much. Obviously, I feel good right now because I bowled a good score, and I felt like I played a lot better, but usually when I get off to better starts and I get a little bit comfortable, I can ease into it and think the right things, but I'm a very cerebral person, and I think way too much, as a lot of you probably know. But a lot of bowling left. We're in a really good position right now, but scores are high, so we got to keep striking. But honestly, I wasn't even thinking about striking with how high the scores are. I have a lot of confidence in my balls striking, bowling two-handed, so I just try to make sure I'm in the right spot, and then I just try to throw quality shots, because I know if scores are high, they're probably not very hard, so I just got to hit an area code down lane, and we're okay, which is pretty much what I did today. I can't say I split boards by any means, because I definitely didn't. Anyways, really good spot. I think we might go drill something, maybe an S2 for after phase 2, because it felt like it was going away, but it just kept striking. So if a ball's still striking, it's kind of hard to go away from it. We'll see. Gonna go play golf with Prather, Andrew, and Chris. Yeah, good day. It can't not, I mean, it's gotta be a good day. It's the best day so far. Good scores, gonna play golf, hang out with pals. So, cool. We'll see you next block. All right. Subscribe to Landon. Let's make some good shots. Stay right here. See what happens. I bowled scared tonight. I made some wrong decisions. I missed by 25. I missed a spare. Might have missed 2, I don't know. I know I missed 1, game 5. I hit a couple not so good pairs, good beams 4 and 5. I bowled 230 on one of them, got pretty fortunate, and then I made the turn. And the pair might have been tighter than the pair before, and usually they hook more on the low end. And I thought I pured the second frame shot at 3-6, and I missed it. Then I kind of scrambled to find something. Thought I did. I just needed to make sure I threw every shot slow on that pair, and half the ones I did struck. The other half never went to the pins the right way. 10th frame, I needed to punch out for 217. I light 710. I threw fast. I got it left. Sat in the oil. Yeah, I could have got 9. It could have struck, but I just didn't do what I needed to do to get the job done. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just kind of hurts. I did finish 31st though. Gotta check. And we'll try again tomorrow.